Hey guys, how are you doing? It is Free here, and today we are doing week number 10 of AJ Predicts. Sorry for not uploading last week. I had a bit of trouble trying to upload it, so it didn't eventually work out. So anyway, last week I got a couple games wrong. I went against the Cowboys. I know, we lost. We get it. The Texans season's now fucked. The Seahawks lost to the Washington Ravens. What else happened last week that we forgot about? The Colts beat the Texans. Deshaun Watson fucked his ACL. What else can we talk about this week? Let me think. Oh yeah, the tribute that Tony Romo got at Dallas was amazing. If you were there or you saw it on TV, you would have seen it was pretty damn epic. So, we're moving into week 10 now, and you may notice the times are getting later and later and later, which is pretty good. Anyway, moving into game time now. It's Thursday night football, and we're starting off with the Arizona Cardinal Flybirds taking on the Seattle Seahawks. So, this game, the Seahawks are coming off a crap performance against the Washington Ravens, while the Arizona Cardinals, I think, are coming off the bye week and suck. So, the Seahawks get the win. Moving into the Monday games, and first of all, I would like to advise you that after the NFL season runs, I'm going to be doing NBA predictions, maybe, or other sport predictions, maybe Premier League predictions, maybe A-League predictions, maybe even NRL predictions. I may do the NRL because I love my footy and I can get people different on the show every week to help out, so that can work out too. So, leave your ideas down in the comments. Or maybe I should do a poll. No, just leave your suggestions down in the comments, guys. Really appreciate it. Moving into the Monday games now. It's the Tampa Bay Pirates taking on the New York Fuck the Jets. The Jets aren't that bad this year. They're actually pretty good. The Buccaneers had a brain fart against the Saints. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We can throw fisticuffs in the NFL now. Thank you, AJ Green and Jalen Ramsey. AJ Green can choke someone and not get suspended, yet someone can push someone over the sideline and get 1 game suspension. Logic out of fucking 10. Okay, without Mike Evans, the Bucs are useless. Jets are going to win. Moving on to the Buffalo Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. The Bills have been the surprise packet of the AFC East this year. They've been the most surprising team in the NFL by far out of anyone. The AFC East is going to be contentious this year even more now that the Patriots suck this year. Let's face it, when you lose to Carolina, you suck. Because they're not as good this year. The Bills will win, despite the Saints being good against the Bucs, but in the Bucs' defense, they were without Jameis Winston and Mike Evans for the second half and were fed. Moving on to the Detroit Lions taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Lions put the Packers to the slaughter on Monday Night Football. And the Browns are the crap hole of the NFL. So I don't expect much to happen in this game. I just expect a bunch of Browns players to be crying their eyes out when they lose. Moving on to the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are obviously, as I've just touched on, are with AJ Green somehow this week after he got away with choking someone. Well done, NFL. You win. So, the Titans are going to win. I rate Marcus Mariota very heavily. And they're going to win the AFC South this year now that Deshaun Watson has injured his ACL. Moving along to the probable shitfest of the week, it is the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Who would honestly want to watch this game when you've got Mitchell Trubisky taking on Brett Hundley? Yeah, they're 2 up-and-coming quarterbacks, but who would honestly want to watch that game? No wonder why NFL attendance is down. Back in week 4, the Packers, you might recall, absolutely fed the Bears 35-10. But that was with Aaron Rodgers in their lineup. And the Bears were stuck with Mike Glennon. Mike freaking Glennon. Just pointing out, kids. Just pointing out. Now, let's go for an upset. The Bears are going to win. Moving along to the Jacksonville Jaguars, taking on the Los Angeles Chargers in Jacksonville. Jacksonville are another of the surprise packets this year. They've been an epic team, and it's going to be a close one for the AFC South tilt between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's going to be a really, really epic race in the playoff picture this year. But I think the Jags are going to win. I mean, the Chargers are improving, but I just don't see enough out of Phillip Rivers. I mean, they've got probably one of the better middle linebackers in football in Joey Bosa at the moment, but once again, they're not producing enough on offense. All their old men are retiring. Phillip Rivers getting in his mid-30s. Same with Antonio Gates. They need to build on the youth of the likes of Hunter Henry and Keenan Allen so they can then boost on it next year. Kind of getting what I mean, you know? Moving along to the Washington Ravens taking on the Minnesota Vikings. With reports that Teddy Bridgewater's due back any day now. Now, the Vikings may actually have a genuine chance, even though they're guaranteed the NFC North, or at least a wild card spot. The Washington Ravens, however, did beat Seattle, and they deserve a win, so let's give it to them. Yep. Moving along to the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Something's not right with Pittsburgh this year. Even though that hide-and-seek celebration made me pretty decent. Made my day good. From Juju Smith-Schuster, who is, by the way, one of the best young wide receivers in the game. I'll give you that. The Colts are coming off a win over the Texans, but let's face it, a win over the Texans isn't a win over the Texans when they've got Tom Savage as their starting QB. Once again, no offense. Plus, anyway, if you're looking at the NFL power rankings, somehow the Steelers are in third position and are a 6-2 record. Somehow, once again, they're the top rank in the NFC. Why do I get these two conferences freaking confused in the AFC North? So why not? We'll give the Steelers a win. Moving along to the later fixtures, the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Houston Texans. The Rams, I've already spoken too long about the Texans. So anyway, let's move along. 49ers taking on the Giants. Now, the Giants, they haven't ruled out starting their young rookie QB out of Cali, Davis Webb yet, I believe. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens at the Giants. I mean, when you have all the issues that you're having, I think they should have traded Eli Manning. Honestly, I'm going to say it right now. Manning's not the caliber quarterback he was 5 years ago and he won a Super Bowl title. He's not the same QB that we all know. He's not the one that beat the Patriots 2 times in the Super Bowl. He's not. Like, unless you're going to say that what I've been watching is completely fake, who knows? Like, anyway, another upset, the 49ers win it. Moving on, Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys. The Falcons got lucky over the Jets last week, and the Cowboys beat the Chiefs pretty convincingly. Now, depending on if Zeke plays, it's a massive depending. There's been nothing said in court yet, but I guarantee you once I'm finished recording this video, there's going to be something on the internet saying that Zeke Elliott has been in suspension, has been reinstatement. But anyway, just saying that doesn't happen. Devonta Freeman, as we all know, is a pretty fair, decent running back, but the Falcons' woes at home are going to continue. They've only won one game at home, and they've lost to Buffalo and Miami. Just saying, guys, just saying. Yeah, the Cowboys obviously get my vote. Moving on to the Denver Donkeys taking on the New England Deflations. There's always an issue with freaking Brock Osweiler. He's now their starting QB. But the massive question is, can he hold on to his spot? He was I'm going to say this now, he was dreadful against the Eagles. He was absolutely dreadful. For the poor bugger couldn't even throw a ball. He threw 2 picks, 19 out of 38 for 208 yards. While Carson Wentz threw 15 for 27, 199 yards, 4 touchdowns. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Plus, anyway, Tom Brady's pretty much the capital GOAT, and with a week off, he'll be more refreshed, and he'll go after the Broncos, and the Denver Donkeys will get smashed. Moving on to Monday Night Football, the Carolina Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins nearly beat the Raiders on Sunday Night Football, while the Panthers narrowly avoided the Falcons. So, once again, if you want to watch a shitfest, turn over to this game. Perfect example. No, not anyway. Carolina's going to win. Christian McCaffrey, Cam Newton are going to star. Re-summarising my picks, we have the Seahawks, the Jets, the Bills, the Lions, the Titans, the Chicago Bears, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Washington Hayden Raymonds, the Pittsburgh Shit Steelers, Los Angeles Amazing Rams, the San Francisco 69ers, the Dallas Cowboys, New England Patriots, and the Carolina Panthers. That wraps up week number 10 of AJ Predicts. We'll see you later. Take care and goodbye.